We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Metropolitans try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Jerko has a play. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Pena is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Steven Matz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 New York. So here's Avisail Garcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jed Jerko becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Gone! The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Back goes Garcia to the track. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, J.D. Davis as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
J.P. Fireisen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now back, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Steven Matz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Arcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first.
There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Weak roller right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In there, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sogard is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another.
Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Steven Matz. Hit back toward the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Kane going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Number 40, Wilson.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats. In left. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Arcia calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Popped up. Arcia is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yelich going back. And it's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Ben Gamel is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16, Ben Gamel.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
In now, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Runners on first with 1 down. A bouncer to the left side.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. Last time through was a base hit. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Brent Suter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. There is Jerko, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Pete Alonso, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Holt shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot. Ends the inning. Down in order. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Second baseman, Eric.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And there's out number 2. Into the box, Manny Pena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. This one pretty. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Joey Gallo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher,
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him. And put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Garcia is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he is in there.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
At the plate now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is lifted out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up from New York, J.D. Davis, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, fouled off. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Craig Kimbrell will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
20-0 the final tonight. The New York Mets cash in with 29 hits. Steven Matz notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process.
Eric Lauer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting off in the National League East, J.D. Davis was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 20-0. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-5. The Redbirds amassed